Twice this year, Jason Williamson has gotten a rude awakening outside his Gentilly Terrace home. First in February, then in April. His morning started with the window of his pickup truck smashed to pieces and his belongings scattered inside.
I started leaving my truck unlocked because I was tired of paying for broken windows. It adds up pretty quick, so I don't keep anything of value in it whatsoever, and so maybe I can not have to pay for broken windows.
On April 28th, Williamson's truck was one of 4 cars burglarized in the same block. It's one of several incidents this year in which burglars broke into multiple automobiles. For example,
you don't have a wedding and expect your car to be broken into.
10 wedding guests had their cars broken into outside a Mid-City church in August.
We were not prepared for that.
Also last month, the parking lot at Audubon Zoo was twice hit by burglars. More than 20 cars were broken into. Auto burglary numbers in New Orleans are on pace to exceed 6,800 this year. That's more than double the annual average from the previous 5 years. Yet official police stats don't tell the entire story on auto break-ins in New Orleans. To explain, you have to understand how police use the word incident when it comes to car break-ins. Whether one car is burglarized or 10, the NOPD considers it one incident. If the break-ins happen near the same location and around the same time, they're typically lumped into one incident report. WDSU reached out to other area police departments to see how they document car burglaries. The Jefferson and St. Tammany Sheriff's Offices and police in Gretna and Kenner all say they typically file a separate report for each burglarized car, even if the break-ins occur at the same approximate time and in the same general area. The lack of an accurate burglary count in New Orleans concerns Ronald Walker, who's vice president of the Lake Carmel Homeowners Association. In his neighborhood, burglars have hit multiple cars over several blocks in a single night. The NOPD filed a single report for nearly every block, even when there was more than one victim per block.
When they go to one location, they say, oh, that's one crime. That's not. You had people violated and thievery and stolen objects out of their vehicles. So those are each individual crimes.
We asked the NOPD why it consolidates multiple burglaries into one incident report, and we were told the department follows the FBI's Uniform Crime Reporting Guidelines, which allow that method. New Orleans police do count the number of guns stolen during car burglaries. Last year, 412 guns were taken. This year, the number was 330 as of August 12th. 6 firearms were stolen during the recent Audubon Zoo burglaries. The auto burglary wave in New Orleans has included one fatality. Zelda Townsend of Mid-City was shot and killed in May when police say she and her husband caught 17-year-old Emmanuel Pipkins breaking into their car. Pipkins and 2 other teens have been charged with first-degree murder. The same weapon and suspects were allegedly involved in a Lakeview shooting the night before during another auto burglary. Back in Gentilly Terrace, Jason Williamson says replacing his truck windows and having his things taken are expensive nuisances, but he's more worried about confronting a burglar who could be armed.
I don't want to walk out in the middle of the night or something, let the dog out and I'm, face to face with a gun. That's kind of terrifying.